Hey friends, Olivia here at Gulf Auto Direct in Wayville, Mississippi. Today we're going to be checking out our 2019 BMW 440i series. Let's go check this thing out. Starting on the exterior of the car, it is about to rain. It's starting to sprinkle, so we're going to try to make this really quick. There's so many features and benefits to cover though. Starting on the front, you have the perimeter approach light sensors. You can see right there those little tiny dots. There's no damages or anything to the body of this. It does have 59,000 miles on it, which is still relatively low. Lots of, mileage to get out of this. Looking at the front here, you do have a little bit of curb scratch, but it's kind of expected in a low profile car, but no real damages. Like I said, if I see any dents, dings, anything like that, I'm going to be sure to point those out, but I'm not seeing anything so far. The only thing I'm really noticing is the curb scratch on these wheels, but that's nothing major. Coming around to the back of the car, you do have that backup camera. You do have those perimeter approach lights like I was saying. You do also have access to the trunk from the key fob. I do want to talk about the key fob while we're here. It's very typical in the used car industry to only get one key fob, but this one does have two, so that's awesome. We'll go ahead and open up the trunk. Just hold it. Needs a little assistance, but it does most of the job. We lift that up, lots of space back here. This beautiful black interior in the back, to where it doesn't get dirty as easily. You have the storage on the side with the little storage nets. This one here too, it's just not connected. And if we lift this thing up, extra storage space down there. Now that we have finished up in the trunk, we will walk around to the sides and we will open it up. We're going to check out these last two tires really quickly. Like I said, just a little bit of curb scratch there, but nothing serious. And we will hop inside. The best seat in the house, in my opinion, is the driver's seat. I mean, who doesn't love the driver's seat? I will open it up just to give you a little view before we hop inside. You have this beautiful black and tan interior. This leather interior. Your seats are going to be all tan, beige, whatever color you'd like to call that. Let's hop inside. Let's see how easy it is real quick just to lean this up. If we move this, leans up super easy. You do have the hard backs with storage on the back of those. You do have your two air vents back here. You have a little bit of storage space in the center. Your car seat latches if you need it. You've got speakers on the side. And if we hop inside and open up, I just pulled this open. You press this and it'll open up for extra, cup holder space. Close that back. And let's sit down and check out all the features and benefits this thing really has. Before we hop in, I do want to talk about these seats really quickly. You do have those memory seats that if someone drives it beside you, you don't have to fidget back and forth. You set it for your way, they set it for their way. You just press the button and it goes back to where you like it. Now that we're inside, I have not closed the door yet because there's a really awesome feature about this BMW. I'm going to close this door. And as soon as I do, you're going to see your little seatbelt holder comes out here. It should have stuck to this and pulled it forward. Super awesome to have for your seatbelt. You don't have to reach all the way back there. Now that we are in, we will start this thing up. Push to start right here. You can see that automatic start stop button. You can turn off and on there. All of these lights are gone besides telling me to buckle up. You can see 59,429 miles. You've got a while to go until you hit 60,000. No lights or anything like I said on the dash. Starting from the side, I love this little wood grain interior. It's very classy and chic. You have your different light settings here. You have your audio mounted radio controls on your steering wheel, and this is for your cruise control here. Moving into the center, you have that little LCD screen. Lots of features on there. It has navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, all these different apps and things that you can have on here. And to access all of that, you do have different settings here. This is going to be your volume, your mode for your radio. You can put a CD in there and different stations, things like that. Then in the center here is where you're really going to control it. You can see here if I spin it, you can see the screen moving. This is going to be how you navigate all of that, your different menus, map, navigation, medias, all those different settings there. Into the center here, we do have dual AC control and heated seats. Really, really nice. And then if we look in the center here, you do have a little bit of storage space up here. You do have your cup holders and you can close this little area if you need to. You have your different driving modes, your traction control, your parking sensors, which I am going to point out are super duper nice. We'll go over that in a second. You have your little, normal parked, reverse, neutral, all that. Emergency brake here, and if we open up the center console, just pull from the top. You got a little bit of storage in there with a USB charger. Let's talk about this reverse camera really quickly. If we throw it into reverse, you have that beautiful camera there. Your mirrors move on their own whenever you're backing up. You do also have the parking sensors here. You can see I'm not that close to a car. Sorry, it's making the screen funky, but it does have those sensors. I'm going to pull up to something so you can see it. If I were to drive forward, it's going to alert me on the sides. Let's see if I get close. Once I start getting close, you look, it's going to tell me, hey, you're getting close to something. Things like that. Super awesome feature to have. The last thing I want to talk about is the sunroof or moonroof, whatever the technical term is nowadays. You can pull the little thing back. Once you do that, it's super easy to open. You just press the button and it opens up for you. I'm not going to let it go all the way because it is starting to sprinkle and I would hate to get the interior wet. This BMW is so chic and clean and it looks wonderful. Like I said, I love this wood grain paneling here. In the center, we'll open this up just where you can see you got some space in there as well. I'll give you one more view of how beautiful this car is. All right, my friends, that's going to do it for this quick little walk around video. If you have any questions, you can find us at gulfautodirect.com.